This is Badger, a Great Basin gopher snake. He was saved last year from the wild. Ooh, it's kind of a little flighty right now. I just woke him up. Last year, he was out at our back porch. He was only like the size of a worm. And it was getting ready to start getting all frosty outside. So we took him in and fed him up and then watching him grow. And now he's a part of the family. So this is Leo, our amelanistic creamsicle corn snake. He's about 2.5 years old. Yeah. Yeah, he was a rescue. He was actually one of our first snakes that we had. He started it all. And when I first got him, the person that had him was only feeding him pinky mice for the first 1.5 years of his life. So when we got him, we started feeding him mice, and I fed him a live rodent, and one accidentally got his eye, so now I don't feed live no more. So if you see one of his eyes is a little bit more opaque than the other, I don't think you can see out of it. But it doesn't stop him at all. He's still going around, no problem. He got a good, strong grip, squeezing me good. When we first got him, he was really skinny. I'm gonna put up pictures so you can see the before and after. Cause yeah, he was about the thickness of his neck was the thickest part of his body. So here's a little underweight. He's a pretty corn snake. So this is Tora. She's a sun-kiss het scaleless corn snake. She's our smallest snake right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, girlie. I'll give you something to hang on to. But she has actually one eye is a little bit bigger than the other because the person that bred her didn't gestate her right, so she has one eye bigger than the other, and then she has a kink in her spine, just a little one. So it doesn't bother her or nothing. As you clearly seen, she can move really fast, no problem. But we're hoping, whoa, sorry, girlie, to breed her with Leo down the line when she gets big enough. So, oh, there's Tora, our little sun-kiss het scaleless corn snake. So this is Maleficent. She's a hypomelanistic, possible het lavender corn snake. We got her from one of our friends that had her and said that she's way too flighty and she's way too food driven, so they couldn't take care of her and they're afraid to hold her. So we took her from them and we've been trying to work with her. As you can see, she's really flighty. She's not too habituated on being touched without her doing it, and even sometimes when she does it, she freaks out. But I like her coloring. Her belly is nice and checkered and changes. And we're thinking that she's a girl. We haven't sexed her yet, like all the rest of our snakes. Oh, I'm sorry, girlie. Yeah, let's just hold you. Yeah. But we call her Millie for short. So this is Houdini. This is just a normal ball python. No hets. He's a male. He was one of our smallest ball pythons we had until we just recently had our clutch. He's definitely our most bally of the ball pythons. He likes to always be like this. He never comes out of his bud. But he's pretty. And the reason why his name is Houdini is this dude's gotten out twice. It's a pretty normal ball python. That's Houdini. So this is Blue Eyes. He's a pastel het clown. He just barely went and ate a meal, so He got a little bit of girth to him. But he's a male. We were trying to get a clutch from him this year, but we don't know. We'll see on what Karina has. Yeah, wrap around me, dude. Oh. Yeah, it's the blue eyes. This is Karina, our albino ball python. She's giving us a clutch too. We're just waiting on them to hip and hatch. She's about full weight too, or full size. You're a pretty girl. I like your eyes. But she just ate a pretty big rat a few days ago, so she might be getting ready to poop. Good girl. This is Nagini. She's a pastel het genetic stripe. She's the one that gave us our first clutch with Dana and Salmon. She was bred to Mocha, which is a genetic stripe as well. She just barely even ate big meal, so she's nice and fat and happy, getting good weight on her since she's giving us a clutch, getting back up to weight. Yeah, you're a good girl, huh? Sometimes she's a little food driven, so you gotta watch her when you're giving her food, but other than that, she's a doll. So here's Mocha. He is our genetic stripe. He's the father to our first clutch. He doesn't really have very much patterning on his belly. That's a nice dorsal stripe. Pretty much full grown. Yeah, you're pretty, dude. So this right here is Salmon. She's a pastel het genetic stripe. Her dad is Mocha, a genetic stripe. And her mom, a pastel het genetic stripe, Nagini. The reason why her name's Salmon is because sides of her kind of look like a salmon. She's a little bit pinkish. Camera doesn't really do justice. But this is Salmon. This is Dana, our pastel genetic stripe. Her dad is a genetic stripe, Mocha. And her mom, a pastel het genetic stripe, Nagini. She has no patterning on her belly. Very little pattern on her sides. Can't wait to watch her grow. She's part of our first clutch.
Trying so hard, but not getting very far. Crisscross.
So this is one of our biggest snakes we have. This is Bowie. He's an axanthic red-tailed boa. It's about 5.5 feet long. It's a puppy dog. But he was a rescue too. People that had him didn't have too good a humidity in his cage. Didn't change it. Only fed him once a month. So he got a little bit of scarring on him from stuck shed. That's actually a few good spots on him. And then he was way underweight and had a lot of mites on him when we first got him. But I had him for almost a year now. Gotten him all up to weight, got the mites off of him. He's been a puppy dog since. His full name is David Bowie. But he was one of our first red-tailed boas. The moment we've been waiting for. This is our Colombian red-tailed boa. We've asked a few people on Facebook and Instagram what we should name her. And we came up with a lot of good suggestions, which we thank you guys. We're going to go with Nala. That's the name of this girl right here. Our Colombian red-tailed boa. It's going to be named Nala. she's in the middle of shed, well, at the end of shed right now. So when she actually gets her skin off, we'll post some pictures on Facebook and let everyone see.
Thank you for all of your love and support. We're happy that we get to take you on this journey with us, with all of our amazing snakes. Thank you all for all of your comments and all of your feedback. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon.